If you think it, you are it. Young at heart, young at mind, young in appearance. Young forever, baby. Let's do this shit. And that's why I have my goofy creatures out today. I want to be a little bit playful, and I like my all these soft curves. John likes a nice soft curve, and he has a lot of nice soft curves. This goofy motherfucker right here. Today we are drinking. Today I am drinking, and my microphone's on. I am drinking DB Stout. We're gonna come over there right now. I'm gonna get up in your face. I'm gonna make you look at glasses and pictures of glasses, because that's why you're here, guys. That's what you like. I'm assuming you like looking at glasses if you're watching this, or beer. Today's beer was brought to you by Beer on Web and the Glass, beeronweb.com. This is the exact glass that I have. That is an old label. This is Brewery to B, and this is Stout B. Obviously, it means B in Flemish, I think it is. There are not a lot of descriptions in this 5-minute. Look at this thing. The whole fucking thing's empty. Top fermentation, sweet stout, to be 5.5%. I believe that's all still correct. It's the same beer. Here's your new label. It's a guy in a barrel holding a glass. So the glass that I have is the one that was in the book, but we're going to show on the thing now. Actually, let's get all this out of the way, and then I'll read you the story after I pour it. Very simple. The focal point of this show, as everybody already knows, is to focus on the glasses, and I mean essentially to pair them properly. So the beer as well, but it's all about glassware for the most part. We need the beer with it, obviously. But my Hell Kettle beer glass has the same B on it. It's the older version. I'll show you the newer version in a minute. This glass is, let me see something here. This glass, yeah, I don't think there's a nucleation site. There's not much. This is a very kind of a basic, just goblet style glass. There's no nucleation site on there. Nothing on the inside. Just pretty standard. Nothing etched, nothing pressed on there. It's just a regular goblet there with just that little bit of screen printing for DB. And we'll focus on that once more, so you could try to get a good shot of that. But yeah, there's no fill line measurements. There's no nothing crazy about it. Just very simple. I like it, actually. I just like the simplicity of it. So there's the glass that we're pairing with this particular beer today. And let me sneak in here. I will show you really quickly on screen. I'm going to put the brightness down on this a little bit so you can see it better. So this is the new label, obviously, that I have, and the new glass has, as you could see up here, is the that new kind of symbol for the B with the DB, and it shows on there too on that glass. So the glass is still very simplistic. It's just that it looks to me like it just has the little screen printing, taller stem. It looks a little bit more grand in scale just because of the height of it and whatnot, but it's just similar. If you hold this, it just seems, see, yeah, I think this is a little more squat. It is, yeah. It's just the whole thing is a little bit more compressed. They took this glass and they stretched it out. Okay. So we're going to go and get my pictures, and then let me just sit back so I could cut and it makes it look good, because I'll be in the position when I get back. So we'll see you guys in a minute. I am back for my pictures, and take a look at that schmutz on that bottle cap. That has the new, obviously the new B logo, which I think is pretty cool and pretty simplistic. The old B logo is a little bit more, actually it's a little bit more detailed. So the old glass is pretty, the screening is like simple, but that B is a little bit more intricate, because this is just kind of like a you know, like just like a design essentially that was made to look like a bee. This is actually a cartoon bee on there. See how this is a sweet stout. Making sure that's facing out there. I'm switching these because I'm a lefty. Yeah, that's roasty and sweet. So on the bottle, anything in English? Discover the complete story behind Stoute B. Go to brewerytobe.com. Product of Belgium. 6 to 9 degrees Celsius recommended serving temperature. Beeronweb.com sold this to me. Glass and beer. Okay, Stoute B on their website. A dark brown beige headed beer. The taste is rather light sweet. A traditional beer with high fermentation level, produced in small quantities using only natural ingredients, hops, yeast, water, and roasted malts. The story. Here we go, guys. This is important. This is the story. The village rebel was he, a bold spirit was Stout B, always up for some fun and acting cool in the sun. Then one day he got collared by the cops, so he raced through the barrels to the hops. He ran off for good sport, got cornered in a port, where the farmer there did cut him short. To the pub he did escape, where he proceeded to amuse with great japes, and then fled into the night hid by a cape. So the brewer thought an apt idea had he, to name the beer Stout B. There we go. There you go, guys. They have quite a bit of beers. I've only had their Hell Kettle. They have their beer list. Oh, wow. Their Blonde Bee's 8%. I want to try more from this brewery. This is pretty fresh. It's best by the 14th of November, 2027. I'm assuming it's pretty fresh because it's pretty light in alcohol. And that's over 3 years out. So, yeah, this to me is, and then again, every beer is made for certain palates. It's a little bit sweet for how light it is for me. I like sweetness in beer if it's like a heavier one. I prefer like a balanced sweetness, like nothing too high, nothing too low. But this is pretty good. They make a Whitby, a Betty B. That's their triple. The Hella Capel is a 5% thirst quencher with hoppy flavors. It's like a hoppier pale. Then you got the blonde 8%. They're split in on the website. Their beers are into blonde beers, brown beers, fruity beers, amber beers. So I'm going to go in order here because I think that the Hell Kettle's in the amber. The Zatsby is a strong, that's kind of like your strong dark ale. The Stouts, the double, they got a double 6%er. Winter Bee is their cursed beer, 8%. I want more from these guys now just because I like their labels. The glass is pretty cool. It's pretty simple. Oh, they got a different fucking label for some of them. Or no, I'm sorry, a different glass. Same label, same screen printing, different glass. Sorry. Cherry beer. Wow, there's 2 cherry beer. Wait, Cherry Bee, Creek and the Bee. Past Bee, they got like a. Oh no, I thought that was a. Okay, so that's like a. Looks like it's a passion fruit, maybe. I thought that pass was Passover. Peachy Bee. You got like everybody's got to make fruit beers now to appease the audience, right, guys? And there it is, Hell Kettle, 7%. I fucking love that beer with the witch stir in the cauldron. That was a good beer, and they have that in the modern version of this glass. But then they have a tulip glass that's for the Velo blonde triple beer with a good sweet bitter balance. I don't know why that's an amber. But yeah, I mean the Hell Kettle beer was fairly amberish, but it looks lighter in the picture. But then there was another glass so there's like 3 technically on this one, but the one is just for the one beer only for the Velo. But yeah, guys and gals, this is pretty good for what it is. You know, I'm not the hugest sweet. I'm not judging any beers. I'm just telling you what I'm tasting. This is all about pairing glassware with the beer properly. It is certainly, it is pretty interesting, and it's I mean, there's nothing nothing wrong with it at all. It's a beer worth trying. I love their Hell Kettle beer. I loved it. That is my go-to now so far from them. I've only had a couple from this brewery. Don't know if they've ever. I'm assuming they might have been in America years and years ago. I think they were. I've never bought them in this country. I bought a glass of theirs in this country. I was lucky. Actually, in a store, not even like from a seller online. It was actually in a beer store. Ooh, I had to take a deep sniff of that. Yeah, it's tangy. Those roasted malts, really tangy on the nose and sweet in the taste. So we'll call that another one for a guy in his glassware, guys. Sorry, I'm just thinking about these beers. A lot to think about for those. I want to look online and see how easy it is to get like that heavier brown, like that quad, I guess you would call it, or the dark brown and the triples. Love to try them in this glass in the future. Questions and comments, let me know down below, guys. And until next time, pair your glasses whenever you can with your beer and enjoy. Love life, love alcohol, respect alcohol, guys. Respect. Enjoy. Don't chug. Quality, not quantity, guys.